25 child stars who aged shockingly bad, then and now 2025. Over the years, many child celebrities have gone through jaw-dropping transformations, some so dramatic, you might not even recognize them if they walked past you in the aisles of your local grocery store. Once beloved by fans in their early years, time has brought some surprising, and not always flattering, changes to their appearances. Here are 25 former child stars whose glow-ups, or glow-downs, have left fans stunned. Curious to uncover the wild stories behind their transformations? Drop a comment with number 1 to keep exploring. Last but certainly not least, we have Britney Spears. Once hailed as the princess of pop in the late 1990s. She exploded onto the music scene, capturing hearts around the world with her youthful beauty, magnetic charisma, and unstoppable energy. With iconic hits like Baby One More Time and Oops, I Did It Again, Britney didn't just make waves, she became a full-blown cultural phenomenon. Her flawless skin, radiant smile, and girl-next-door charm quickly set new beauty standards, making her the very definition of pop perfection. But as we all know, fame can be a double-edged sword. Over time, the unrelenting pressure of life in the spotlight began to take its toll. By the mid-2000s, Britney's world was unraveling. A very public divorce, custody battles, and erratic behavior landed her in the center of a media firestorm. The infamous moment she shaved her head became a symbol of her personal turmoil, and the tabloids pounced, analyzing her every move without mercy. The emotional roller coaster left visible traces. Signs of aging like fine lines and uneven skin tone became more apparent, and her once glamorous golden locks often appeared damaged and unkempt. Her public appearances shifted dramatically, from picture-perfect pop princess to someone clearly struggling, a far cry from the polished image fans had come to adore. Edward Furlong burst onto the Hollywood scene in the early 90s, leaving a lasting impression with his unforgettable performance as John Connor in Terminator 2: Judgment Day. With his youthful energy, rebellious charm, and raw talent, he quickly became one of the most promising child stars of the decade. Riding the wave of his breakout success, Furlong went on to showcase his range and depth in powerful roles in films like American History X and Detroit Rock City, cementing his reputation as a truly versatile actor. Hollywood seemed ready to crown him the next big thing. But fame came with a price. As the spotlight grew brighter, so did the pressures that came with it. Furlong soon found himself grappling with personal demons, including addiction and legal troubles, which began to take a toll on both his career and his public image. Fans saw a stark contrast in the once vibrant star, as his appearance and demeanor changed, reflecting the battles he faced behind the scenes. Yet, despite the setbacks, Edward Furlong's story is one of resilience. Refusing to give up, he's taken steps to rebuild his life and career, embracing smaller roles and striving to reconnect with the audience that once adored him. While he may not have returned to the heights of his early fame, there's still a deep sense of admiration from fans who remember the young John Connor who captured their hearts. Furlong's journey stands as a powerful reminder that redemption is always possible, and that even in the face of adversity, it's never too late to rediscover one's passion and purpose. He was the shining star of the beloved Home Alone Christmas movie series. Remember the mischievous Kevin McAllister? We all adored him. Macaulay Culkin became one of the most iconic child stars of the 90s, charming audiences in classics like My Girl, Richie Rich, and The Pagemaster. With his photogenic looks and magnetic personality, he quickly became a household name. Many believed he was destined for even greater success as he grew older. But life had other plans. As the pressures of fame mounted, Macaulay's journey took a dramatic turn. Over the years, his appearance and lifestyle changed significantly. The spotlight that once adored him became a burden, and he stepped away from Hollywood for nearly a decade, battling personal demons, including struggles with substance abuse. Still, his story is one of resilience. Today, Culkin is forging a new creative path. He's embraced smaller acting roles, explored music, and dived into other artistic ventures. His laid-back, bearded look is a far cry from the cherubic face we remember, but it reflects a man who's evolving, redefining himself on his own terms. Though he's faced legal troubles in the past, including drug possession charges, Culkin seems to be on a path toward healing and growth. Fans everywhere are cheering him on as he rediscovers his passion and writes a bold new chapter in his life. Most people know Taylor Momsen as the stylish and ambitious Jenny Humphrey from Gossip Girl, but her career began long before she made her mark on the Upper East Side. One of her earliest and most unforgettable roles came in 2000, when she played the wide-eyed Cindy Lou Who in How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring alongside Jim Carrey. At just 7 years old, Taylor captured hearts with her innocent curiosity, quirky hairstyle, and heartfelt performance, forever cementing her place in the legacy of holiday movie classics. Though she was first celebrated for her child star charm, that was only the beginning of her journey. When she joined Gossip Girl in 2007, playing the ambitious and increasingly rebellious Jenny Humphrey, both her character and public image began to shift. Off-screen, Momsen started to embrace a darker, edgier persona, one that mirrored her evolving role on the show. This transformation reportedly led to tension behind the scenes, and by 2012, her time on Gossip Girl had come to an end. But Taylor wasn't just leaving a show, she was reinventing herself. She stepped away from acting altogether and threw herself into music, fronting the hard-hitting rock band The Pretty Reckless. With raw vocals, a fearless stage presence, and an unapologetic attitude, Taylor shed her child star image for good. No longer the sweet Cindy Lou Who or the fashionable Jenny Humphrey, she emerged as a true rock icon. Today, Taylor fully embodies her punk rock persona, a far cry from the innocent roles that first brought her fame. Her transformation has been so complete that many people can hardly believe she's the same little girl from The Grinch. Now deeply immersed in her music career, she uses her voice to express herself without filter or fear, unapologetically authentic in both sound and style. Taylor Momsen's evolution from child star to rebellious rock star is a testament to her resilience, individuality, and refusal to be boxed in by her past. She's not just following a path, she's blazing her own. Lark Voorhees. Do you remember Lark Voorhees from the 90s? She was one of the breakout stars of the beloved sitcom Saved by the Bell, lighting up the screen as Lisa Turtle, the stylish, sharp-tongued teen with a flair for fashion. Lark quickly became a fan favorite, enchanting audiences with her wit, charisma, and unforgettable wardrobe. Teenagers everywhere looked up to her, often trying to emulate her bold, vibrant style. Alongside her stunning co-stars Tiffany Amber Thiessen and Elizabeth Berkley, Lark stood out as the sweet yet sassy icon of the decade. Fast forward to today, and Lark Voorhees is almost unrecognizable. Over the years, she's faced deeply personal challenges, including struggles with mental health, notably schizophrenia, and ongoing rumors of substance abuse. Reports also point to multiple cosmetic procedures that have dramatically changed her once familiar appearance. Though she stepped away from acting in her early 20s, Lark didn't disappear entirely. She founded her own production company, though the spotlight hasn't always been kind in recent years. Still, despite the battles she's faced, from addiction to mental health, Lark Voorhees remains etched in our hearts as the radiant Lisa Turtle, a true pop culture icon of her generation. Frankie Muniz shot to fame in the early 2000s thanks to his unforgettable role as Malcolm, the genius, misunderstood teen, in the hit sitcom Malcolm in the Middle. With his quick wit, quirky charm, and spot-on comedic timing, all wrapped up in a bright smile and sparkling blue eyes, Muniz quickly became a household name across America. His performance earned him critical acclaim, an Emmy nomination, and solidified his place as one of the most iconic child stars of his generation. But the show's massive success turned out to be a double-edged sword. The character of Malcolm became so ingrained in pop culture that it began to overshadow Muniz himself, leading to persistent typecasting and narrowing his opportunities in Hollywood. Aware of the challenge, Muniz made a bold move, stepping away from the spotlight to forge a new path. Since then, he's proven himself to be endlessly versatile and adventurous. From playing drums in a rock band to competing as a professional race car driver, and even running his own olive oil business, Muniz has never been afraid to reinvent himself. His ever-changing hairstyles may have raised a few eyebrows along the way, but they only add to his dynamic, fearless personality. His journey hasn't been without hardship. Muniz has dealt with serious health issues, including multiple concussions and a mini-stroke that caused severe memory loss, leaving him with little recollection of his Malcolm in the Middle days. And yet, he remains upbeat and driven, continuing to chase his passions with resilience and an undeniable zest for life. Frankie Muniz's story is a powerful reminder that reinvention is possible and that our identity is never limited to just one chapter of fame. Life's unexpected turns can lead to incredible new beginnings, and through it all, Muniz inspires us to embrace change, pursue what fulfills us, and keep moving forward. Corey Feldman. Every child of the 80s remembers Corey Feldman, an iconic star who lit up the screen in some of the decade's most beloved classics, including Stand By Me, The Goonies, and The Lost Boys. With undeniable talent and charm, he quickly became a teen heartthrob, capturing the hearts of fans around the world. Often seen alongside his close friend and fellow actor Corey Haim, the duo became famously known as the Two Coreys, a dynamic pair that defined a generation. But the Corey Feldman we see today is a far cry from the youthful star etched in our memories. Over the years, Feldman has faced immense personal struggles that have left their mark, both physically and emotionally. After stepping out of the Hollywood spotlight, he battled addiction and bravely confronted the darker, hidden side of the entertainment industry. These challenges have taken a visible toll, changing the familiar face so many once adored. Yet despite no longer being the boyish icon of the 80s, Corey Feldman has shown remarkable resilience. Through his advocacy work and outspoken efforts to shed light on important issues, he's demonstrated a new kind of strength, one that goes beyond fame and reveals the true depth of his character. Shia LaBeouf burst into the spotlight in the early 2000s, captivating audiences as an unconventional child star. He won hearts playing Louis Stevens on Disney Channel's Even Stevens, with his signature curly hair, expressive face, and quirky sense of humor. Unlike many of his peers who leaned into polished, heartthrob personas, Shia's appeal came from his raw authenticity and mischievous energy. He stood out with a rare mix of sharp wit and emotional vulnerability, carving his own path in a sea of cookie-cutter child actors. After his breakout success on Even Stevens, Shia made a smooth transition to the big screen, solidifying his status as a household name with major hits like Transformers and Disturbia. But his rise to fame hasn't come without its hurdles. Over the years, Shia has faced deeply personal struggles that have shaped both his career and his public image. The clean-cut boy next door fans once adored has transformed into a more rugged, unpredictable figure. His shifting appearance, from fluctuating weight and eclectic hairstyles to his ever-growing collection of tattoos, reflects a man who wears his journey openly and unapologetically. Though his evolution has drawn both fascination and criticism, Shia continues to defy expectations with bold, unconventional choices in both his personal life and his art. He's not interested in fitting into Hollywood's mold, he's here to break it. Living life on his own terms, Shia LaBeouf invites audiences to join him on a raw, unpredictable, and ever-evolving ride. Raven-Symoné, a fearless journey through Hollywood. Raven-Symoné's journey through Hollywood is nothing short of remarkable. She first stole hearts as a child star on The Cosby Show, charming audiences with her radiant smile and undeniable talent. That early success set the stage for her breakout role in Disney Channel's That's So Raven, an iconic series that defined the 2000s. With her vibrant personality and flawless comedic timing, Raven became a beloved figure in households everywhere, capturing the imagination of an entire generation. As time went on, Raven's appearance transformed in powerful and inspiring ways. She embraced changes in her weight and confidently experimented with bold hairstyles and makeup. While the media often fixated on her looks and criticized her fashion choices, Raven never backed down. She refused to conform to Hollywood's narrow beauty standards and instead celebrated her individuality, becoming a powerful symbol of self-love and confidence. But Raven's impact goes far beyond appearances. Now a co-host on The View, she's known for speaking her mind, unafraid to voice strong, sometimes controversial opinions. Through it all, she remains unapologetically herself. Her authenticity, resilience, and fearless spirit have earned her lasting respect, proving she's far more than a former child star. Whether she's making us laugh, breaking boundaries, or sparking bold conversations, Raven-Symoné continues to be a dynamic, unforgettable force in entertainment. She isn't just fitting into a mold, she's shattering it. And she's inviting all of us to join her on this ever-evolving, unapologetic journey. Amanda Bynes, a star's rise, fall, and journey to redemption. Born in 1986 in Thousand Oaks, California, Amanda Bynes burst onto the entertainment scene in the late 90s and early 2000s, quickly becoming one of Nickelodeon's brightest young stars. Her breakout role on The Amanda Show turned her into a household name, showcasing her sharp comedic timing and earning her a Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award at just 13. With a natural gift for slipping into different characters and an irresistible charm, Amanda captured the hearts of young audiences everywhere. Her rise didn't stop there. Amanda continued to light up screens in the sitcom What I Like About You and starred in box office hits like Big Fat Liar and She's the Man, solidifying her place as a comedic force in Hollywood. At the height of her career, she seemed unstoppable. But in 2010, fans were shocked when Amanda announced her retirement from acting, a move that marked the beginning of a difficult chapter. In the years that followed, she faced a string of personal challenges, legal issues, struggles with addiction, and highly publicized incidents that played out under the unforgiving glare of fame. Her public image took a hit, and her personal battles became front-page news. More recently, Amanda has stepped away from the spotlight, turning her focus inward, prioritizing her mental health and working to rebuild her life. Though her journey has been marked by highs and lows, her courage to face her struggles and her dedication to healing reveal a quiet strength. Today, Amanda Bynes lives a much more private life, far from the flashing lights of Hollywood. Her story is a powerful reminder of the pressures that come with early fame and the resilience it takes to rediscover yourself after the fall. Johnny Depp has been one of Hollywood's most mesmerizing stars for decades. From his early heartthrob days in 21 Jump Street and Cry Baby, to his legendary role as Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean, Depp has carved out a legacy as a cinematic icon. With his chiseled cheekbones, rebellious charm, and unique sense of style, he evolved from teen idol to seasoned actor, delivering unforgettable performances in films like Chocolate, Sleepy Hollow, and Secret Window. Throughout his career, Depp has earned critical acclaim, including 10 Golden Globe nominations with 1 win, and 3 Academy Award nods, solidifying his place as a true heavyweight in the film industry. But like many stars, his journey hasn't been without struggles. Starting smoking at a young age, he later battled alcohol and drug addiction, battles that have visibly impacted his appearance over the years. In more recent times, Depp has found himself under intense public scrutiny, especially amid his highly publicized divorce from Amber Heard. These personal trials, coupled with long-standing rumors of substance abuse, have raised concerns about his health. Once admired for aging like fine wine, he's now been spotted with yellowing teeth, fluctuating weight, and thinning hair. Yet, despite it all, Johnny Depp's extraordinary talent and enduring legacy remain untouchable. His ability to captivate audiences and breathe life into complex characters continues to define him as one of the greatest actors of his generation. pp. Haley G. 1990s and early 2000s, Haley Joel Osment was one of Hollywood's brightest young stars, celebrated for his extraordinary talent and unforgettable performances. He first caught the public's attention with a brief yet memorable role in Forrest Gump, but it was his chillingly iconic performance in The Sixth Sense that launched him into superstardom. His haunting line, "I see dead people," became a cultural touchstone, forever etched into pop culture and solidifying his place in cinematic history. Osment followed that breakout success with powerful performances in AI, Artificial Intelligence, and Pay It Forward, proving he possessed a depth and emotional range far beyond his years. His early work earned him a reputation as one of Hollywood's most promising young actors. But like many child stars, Haley faced the immense challenge of growing up in the harsh spotlight of fame. As he transitioned into adulthood, his career naturally slowed, and his appearance transformed. The cherubic face audiences once adored matured into a rugged look, complete with a fuller build and a beard. Alongside these physical changes, Osment battled personal demons, including struggles with addiction and alcohol, experiences that deeply shaped his path forward. Despite the setbacks, Haley Joel Osment has fought hard to reclaim his place in the industry. Embracing more complex, mature roles in both film and television, he's proven that he's not just a former child star, he's a resilient and evolving actor. Though he may no longer be the boy who once captivated audiences in the 90s, his perseverance and passion continue to earn the respect of fans and critics alike. His story is a powerful testament to growth, reinvention, and the enduring spirit of an artist. Ol Osment. Next up is Angus T. Jones, the beloved child star who brought Jake Harper to life on the hit sitcom 2.5 Men. A Texas native, Angus quickly became a household name, winning over audiences with his spot-on comedic timing and undeniable charm as the show's mischievous young son. His talent didn't go unnoticed. He racked up multiple honors, including 2 Young Artist Awards and a TV Land Award. But Angus's Hollywood journey took an unexpected turn during the show's 10th season. He made headlines after publicly criticizing the show's values in a bold and controversial speech. Not long after, he was written out of the series. Fans did get one final glimpse of him in a surprise cameo during the series finale. Today, Angus looks like a completely different person. With long hair and a full beard, he's almost unrecognizable from the lovable Jake Harper we once knew. Having stepped away from the spotlight, Angus now leads a quieter, more private life, focused on personal growth and exploring new paths beyond fame. Danny Bonaduce rose to fame in the 1970s as the wisecracking Danny Partridge on The Partridge Family. With his quick wit and undeniable charm, he quickly became one of television's most beloved child stars, and his future seemed destined for long-term success. But when the show ended, Danny's life took a dramatic turn. Behind the scenes, he struggled with addiction to drugs and alcohol, as well as intense anger issues. At one point, despite his celebrity status, Danny revealed he was homeless, living on the streets, a far cry from the spotlight he once thrived in. The effects of his personal battles soon began to show, not just in his career but in his physical appearance as well. Years of substance abuse and inner turmoil left a visible mark. His once promising acting career began to fade, and he became more known for his erratic behavior, often appearing on reality TV to document his ongoing struggles. Though these appearances kept him in the public eye, they did little to bring the stability he desperately sought. A difficult divorce and strained relationships only added to the chaos. In recent years, however, Bonaduce has turned a corner. He's found a new path as a radio host, embraced sobriety, and is working toward a healthier, more balanced life. While his journey has been anything but easy, Danny's fans, especially those who grew up watching him, continue to cheer him on. His story stands as a powerful reminder of the harsh realities of fame and the strength it takes to rise above life's toughest challenges. Brendan Fraser was one of Hollywood's most beloved stars during the 90s and early 2000s, best known for his iconic role as Rick O'Connell in the Mummy series. With his charm, charisma, and leading man looks, he captured the hearts of audiences around the world. Fraser also starred in a string of hit films like Encino Man, George of the Jungle, Bedazzled, and Journey to the Center of the Earth, proving himself to be a remarkably versatile actor who could master comedy, action, and drama alike. But then, seemingly out of nowhere, Fraser vanished from the spotlight, leaving fans wondering what went wrong. In time, he opened up about the personal battles that led to his retreat from Hollywood. Behind the scenes, he was facing a painful divorce, struggles with depression, lasting injuries from doing his own stunts, and the trauma of a sexual assault that shook him to his core. The weight of these challenges, coupled with the relentless pressures of fame, took a toll on both his appearance and his career. Yet, against all odds, Brendan Fraser made a powerful comeback with his deeply moving, critically acclaimed performance in The Whale. His return reminded the world of the incredible talent he always had. Though he may look different now, his strength, vulnerability, and resilience have earned him a whole new wave of admiration, and fans everywhere are rooting for his triumphant return to the big screen. Josh Saviano became a beloved figure in the late 80s and early 90s thanks to his role as Paul Pfeiffer, the thoughtful, slightly awkward best friend of Kevin Arnold, on The Wonder Years. His portrayal made Paul one of the show's most memorable characters, capturing hearts in this classic coming-of-age series. But when the show wrapped, Josh took a surprising turn. Rather than chasing more roles in Hollywood, he stepped away from the spotlight to pursue a more traditional path. He focused on his education, eventually attending law school and carving out a successful career as an attorney. Although his time in the entertainment world was brief, Josh remained in the public conversation for an unexpected reason: a bizarre, long-standing rumor that he had grown up to become shock rocker Marilyn Manson. While the claim was completely false, it added an odd layer of intrigue to his post-acting life. Over the years, Josh has undergone quite the transformation, both personally and physically. He's come a long way from the lanky teen fans remember from the Wonder Years. While some may be surprised by his new look and lifestyle, one thing is clear: he's fully embraced life beyond the camera. Today, Josh Saviano leads a grounded and successful life in law, far removed from the glitz and chaos of showbiz. His choice to walk away from fame and build a stable, fulfilling career is a testament to the power of reinvention, and a reminder that it's never too late to take your story in a new direction. Next up is Jeremy Miller, best known for his role as the lovable Ben Seaver on the hit sitcom Growing Pains. During his time on the show, Jeremy won hearts with his adorable charm and signature smile. But while he shined as the sweet younger brother, he faced stiff competition from his rising star co-stars, Kirk Cameron, and later, a young Leonardo DiCaprio, who quickly became teen heartthrobs and grabbed much of the spotlight. Unlike some of his castmates, Jeremy's transition from child star to adult actor wasn't as smooth. The boyish charm that made him a fan favorite didn't quite carry the same appeal as he got older, and he gradually found himself overshadowed by co-stars with more traditionally striking looks. While his post-Growing Pains career didn't reach the same heights, he remained active in the entertainment world, taking on guest roles and participating in various projects, though none quite recaptured the fame of his early years. Jeremy has also faced personal challenges, including a battle with alcoholism, which he's bravely worked to overcome. These days, he's focused on his health and family, allowing fans to remember him fondly as the mischievous, lovable Ben Seaver. His story is a testament to resilience, proof that it's never too late to reinvent yourself and keep moving forward, no matter what the past may hold. Taran Noah Smith rose to fame as Mark, the youngest son on the beloved 90s sitcom Home Improvement. As the quiet, lovable kid in the Taylor family, Taran quickly won over audiences, even if he was sometimes overshadowed by the show's more charismatic characters, especially Jonathan Taylor Thomas, who played Randy and became a teen heartthrob. While Jonathan's star continued to rise with iconic roles like voicing Simba in The Lion King, Taran's journey took a very different path. As he transitioned into adulthood, life threw him some tough challenges. His appearance changed significantly over the years, surprising many fans who remembered him as the sweet-faced child star. But beyond the physical transformation, Taran faced personal struggles as well, including battles with alcohol and the fallout from a series of troubled marriages. The pressure of growing up under the intense spotlight of fame only made things more difficult. Unlike many of his co-stars, Taran made the decision to step away from Hollywood entirely. Since leaving the entertainment industry, he has kept a low profile, choosing a quieter life far removed from the world that once knew him so well. Though his journey has had its ups and downs, many fans still remember Taran fondly as the gentle, endearing Mark from Home Improvement. We hope he's found peace and fulfillment on the path he's chosen. His story is a powerful reminder that child stars, too, face the complex realities of growing up in the public eye, and that true happiness often comes from forging your own way. Sean Astin captured hearts as a young star in the 80s, rising to fame with his unforgettable role as Mikey Walsh in the cult classic The Goonies. His face was everywhere, gracing the covers of teen magazines like Teen Beat and Tiger Beat, with countless fans proudly hanging his posters on their bedroom walls. That role turned Sean into a beloved child actor and etched his name into Hollywood history. As he grew older, his appearance changed. He filled out, and the boyish charm of his youth gave way to a more rugged, mature look. But unlike many child stars whose careers fade with time, Sean's journey was just getting started. He proved his range and talent with standout performances in hit comedies like 50 First Dates and Click, and took on a darker role in the TV series The Strain. His biggest comeback, however, came with his deeply moving portrayal of Samwise Gamgee in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The role introduced him to a whole new generation of fans and solidified his place as a respected and admired figure in Hollywood. Though he may look quite different from his Goonies days, Sean Astin continues to shine with meaningful roles and genuine dedication to his craft. More than just a former child star, he's become an inspiring figure both on and off screen, known for his positive spirit and unwavering passion for acting. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, once the quintessential child stars of Full House, have transformed into powerhouse businesswomen, leaving an indelible mark on the fashion world. Growing up under the constant gaze of the public eye, they became beloved symbols of innocence and charm, winning the hearts of millions. But as they matured, the twins quietly stepped away from their squeaky clean TV personas, embracing a more private and mysterious presence. Despite building a fashion empire worth millions, with critically acclaimed brands like The Row and Elizabeth and James, their journey hasn't been without its challenges. The relentless pressures of fame, paired with personal struggles, have sparked years of speculation and concern, ranging from rumors of eating disorders to battles with substance abuse. Through it all, Mary-Kate and Ashley have remained fiercely private, rarely making public appearances and choosing discretion over publicity. Now in their late 30s, the twins look worlds apart from their Full House days. Their sophisticated and often enigmatic appearance has drawn both fascination and criticism. Still, they've never let public opinion steer their course. Instead, they've kept their focus firmly on their creative pursuits, proving that success isn't about staying in the spotlight, it's about mastering your craft behind the scenes. Ultimately, the Olsen twins have made a graceful leap from childhood fame to fashion royalty, crafting a legacy defined not by tabloid headlines, but by vision, resilience, and undeniable business savvy. Dustin Diamond became a household name thanks to his role as Screech on Saved by the Bell, the goofy yet lovable character who added humor and heart to the iconic sitcom. Starting the role at a young age, Dustin was the youngest among his co-stars, which often made it hard for him to fit in behind the scenes. Still, despite the challenges, Screech quickly became a fan favorite and an unforgettable part of the show's success. However, life after Saved by the Bell was anything but smooth for Dustin. Acting roles became scarce, and in a desperate bid to stay afloat, he shocked fans by venturing into adult films. Over the years, Dustin's appearance changed dramatically. He gained weight and even appeared on Celebrity Fit Club, but his time there was cut short due to a violent incident that forced him to leave the show. Controversy followed when he released a tell-all book revealing behind-the-scenes drama from his time on Saved by the Bell, which deeply upset many of his former castmates. More recently, his reputation took another hit after a bar altercation ended in a stabbing, leading to legal trouble and further public scrutiny. Dustin's post-sitcom years have been marked by scandal and personal struggles, leaving many fans heartbroken over his fall from grace. Yet, despite the turmoil, his legacy as a key part of television history endures. Like many child stars, Dustin isn't alone in facing dramatic life changes. Whether due to substance abuse, cosmetic procedures, or simply the natural process of aging, celebrity transformations are amplified under the relentless glare of fame. Living in the public eye brings not only fortune and recognition but also tremendous pressure and sacrifice. While it's easy to focus on their changing looks, what truly stands out is the inner strength many of these stars have shown, fighting addiction, finding peace, and reclaiming their lives. Their resilience is what defines them. Take the Olsen twins, for example. They've gracefully transitioned from beloved child actresses to respected fashion icons, forging a path that allows them to thrive away from the spotlight.